welcome back to this edition of FPD Roll Call. This is the final edition for 2016, and as we get closer to the holiday season, I'm going to introduce the business liaison officer for the Florissant Police Department, and then after we introduce him, we're going to go over some crime prevention techniques for the holiday season, and then end up with the October crime statistics. All right, with me now is Officer Steve Johnson. You're our new business liaison officer.
Yes.
But before we get into that, can you just introduce yourself to the community and let us know a little bit about yourself?
Sure. My name's Officer Stephen Johnson. I've been a police officer for almost 10 years. Police officer for about 5 years here in Florissant. During my time in Florissant, I was in the Detective Bureau for a few years. I was in the Mobile Reserve Unit and also in the Major Case Squad.
Okay.
After that, I was the chief created a new position, the business liaison spot, and I was chosen for that. And
That's your current position now?
Yes.
So the business liaison position was created last December, right around the holiday season.
Correct.
So can you just explain what your day-to-day duties are, what the position of the business liaison officer is?
My day-to-day duties is I'll respond to a majority of if there's any shopliftings at the businesses, any type of internal thefts, if they're having any problems with loitering or soliciting on their property, or anything I can do to help out the business community. I'm there for them. So I also do. I'll go inside their stores, upon request if they need like a security assessment of their business.
Right.
If I'll walk through the business and maybe help them out where to position cameras or different types of crime, prevention, how to deter crime or prevent it, things like that.
Okay. And then I know over the summer we also had a business seminar where we taught businesses how to detect
Yes.
counterfeit money and things like that.
Mhm.
Talk about that a little bit.
It was a pretty good turnout. We had about 40 or 50 business members throughout Florissant come to our station. We put on a kind of a meeting/training type session. Along with us was the Secret Service, and we did to help stop counterfeiting, the credit card skimmings, how to prevent it and deter it, and how to spot it if it is happening, and the proper things to do with it if you do catch it, and how to report it.
Right.
So it ended up it was a pretty good class, and everybody enjoyed it, and I'm gonna hopefully set up one for next year sometime.
Perfect. And so would you say this program's been pretty well received with all the business members of the community?
Very well. I get compliments daily, by big businesses, by small businesses. Everybody, I get phone calls all the time if I could do a walkthrough with them with their businesses, or I also help out with any type of active shooter training. I just recently been at a few conferences to help teach businesses how to respond if there's an active shooter or threat in their business,
right.
or how to prevent, or how the police would respond and what we need out of the businesses if something like that would happen.
Right, I mean, because it's not just, everybody thinks an active shooter is a school situation or something like that, but, in the St. Louis area, we've had a few businesses that have had a situation like that,
Right.
so we're kind of staying on top of it as far as training these businesses how to respond to those situations.
And I think it's a great thing that we get majority of our businesses on board with, if this thing would to happen, they're prepared on what to do and how to act and, save lives. So
Right.
it's a great thing.
Right. So as part of the business liaison officer, of course, in the holiday shopping season, your job gets a little bit
Very busy.
Busy, I guess you could say.
Yes.
So to help you out, to help the other shoppers out, the residents of the city of Florissant, can you give us some tips on some, just how to stay safe holiday shopping, and not just in the stores, but online and just the different areas where people might shop?
Say you go shopping. It's helpful to bring a friend. The buddy system works. It deters people from, maybe trying to a purse snatch or
Sure.
anything like that, or carrying out your merchandise that you just purchased to your car. You got a friend with you or a relative, shopping with you. That power in numbers works.
Right. Right.
if you're out shopping and you going store to store and you place, you got a bunch of things that you purchased and you put in the car, try to cover it up somehow. Don't leave it out in plain view, because some of these people that are out here, stealing from, cars, they look into cars, and if they see something valuable, that's their opportunity to do it. So if you can keep it covered, or not seen or visible through your windows, that helps out a lot.
Maybe in the trunk or something like that, or go home and unload them every now and then.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then if you're out shopping through different stores, it's a good idea to check your bank accounts and make sure that there's no fraudulent activity on your credit card statements or your bank statements, to make sure nobody is taking your identity, or there was a credit card skimming where they got your bank account info and using it. So it's good to stay on top of your account information, to make sure nobody else is using it besides you.
Right.
And also keep all the receipts for everything that you purchased.
Sure.
So.
And so those are good tips. And is there anything online that you have any tips for anybody?
Yeah, if you're say Cyber Monday, or you just don't feel like going out to the stores, it's good. You could buy those Visa gift cards, or those I guess disposable credit cards, and you could use those to purchase different items online instead of using your bank account. Or you could use like PayPal, or something that you're not putting your direct bank account information into these different websites.
So kind of stay away from the debit cards and use maybe a credit card, or like you said, the gift card, a Visa debit card or gift card.
And make sure you print out everything that you do, confirmation numbers. Take a screenshot with your phone or print out the receipts. Just make sure you keep it, file it away, just so you have it, just in case something unfortunately would happen.
Right.
So.
And then another thing that in the past couple of weeks that we've noticed is for the online shoppers, if you have a package delivered to your home, if you're not going to be home, maybe have it delivered to a family member's house, or
your business too.
Sign for it, and not just have the carrier leave it on your front porch, because of course during the holiday season, we've got a lot of people that realize that there's a lot of online shopping going on and things like that, and they're going to target people's packages on the front porch.
And to touch on that, you can get on, for example, like the UPS website or app, and you can create an account with them, and you can request a delivery date. So say the delivery date they give you is on this date, you could change it to when you'll be home, or you could you could change it to pick it up from the UPS location, so you're not leaving it on your porch, or request a signature, or leave it on the back door instead of on the front door. So there's different options. If you go to their website, you can and make an account, you can change the different types of delivery.
Gotcha.
So if you want to sign or leave it at the back door, or change the delivery date to to make sure that you're home.
Right.
So that helps out a lot.
So it's just pretty simple, things that these shoppers and residents can do to just keep their stuff safe, just to take the extra step to keep things safe,
exactly.
and keep it, out of the vision of the potential
out of plain view,
thieves and all that. So,
and then if you're paying for merchandise, I would just if there's long lines, I'd wait till you're ready to pay to pull out your wallet, or pull out your wallet out of your purse. Just in case you got somebody looking over your shoulder, looking at your account information or your PIN.
Right.
And just be aware of your surroundings when you're out. Little small things that you can do can go a long way with protecting
maybe not
yourself.
open your wallet and have a big wad of cash in there, and to entice somebody.
Exactly.
Right. So, and those are good tips. Do we have what's the Florissant Police Department doing as far as stepping up patrols and gearing up for this holiday shopping season?
We have a lot of extra officers that are going to be out on the streets, not just on the streets. They're going to be doing business patrols through our local businesses or shopping plazas. We're also doing foot patrols through some of the businesses. You're going to see us out there. We're going to be very visible. We'll be inside the store. Stop and say hi. If you see something suspicious or anything like that, either call us or stop one of us, and we can address it. But we're going to be all over the place. We're going to be out there making sure that everybody's shopping season goes good.
Right. So. And I think the number one thing, it's like Officer Johnson said, if you see something say something. If you see something that's just not right, or somebody that's looking suspicious, walking around the parking lot, kind of aimlessly, or looks like they're up to no good, just give us a call and we'll come check it out. It's no big deal, and if they're there for a legitimate reason, that everything will be fine. But
if it helps prevent something, then,
right,
or stop something from happening, that's what we want.
Right. So you guys are our eyes and ears out there. So please definitely let us know. You can call us our non-emergency line at 831-7000 or 911 if it's an emergency, of course. Mm-hmm. Before we go, if any of the business owners want to contact you, or residents have questions about the business liaison position, can you give us your contact information?
Yeah, you can call 314-831-7000 and ask for my voicemail, or you can email me at sjohnson@florissantmo.com.
And we'll probably have that on the screen too, and just in case you need to write it down. So.
And you feel free to email or call me anytime, and I'll get back to you. And anything I do that I can do to help, I will.
Great. All right. Well, thanks for helping us out with that and
you.
giving us those tips. And if you see Officer Johnson around, make sure you let him know you saw him on the show. So we'll be right back after these words and do the October crime statistics. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. We are now going to review the October 2016 crime statistics. There were 8 robberies in the month of October, and they were reported at the following locations. On October 4th, in the 2900 block of Durhacky. October 7th, in the 12,000 block of Newhalls Ferry. October 8th, in the 800 block of North Highway 67. October 9th, in the 3300 block of North Highway 67. October 10th, in the 2500 block of Countryside. October 11th, at the intersection of Taney and St. Anthony. October 19th, in the 1100 block of Shackelford. And October 27th, in the first block of St. Regis. There were 23 burglaries in the month of October reported at the following locations. October 1st, in the 900 block of Manresa. October 1st, in the 1300 block of Stoneberry Court. October 2nd, in the 2300 block of Oriole. Also on October 2nd, in the 2000 block of Melanphy. On October 8th, in the first block of St. Celeste. On October 10th, in the 12,000 block of Newhalls Ferry. Also on October 10th, in the 600 block of St. Anthony. On October 12th, in the 2300 block of Hummingbird. On October 14th, in the 12,000 block of Night Drive. On October 16th, in the 1900 block of Floordawn. On October 17th, in the 2400 block of Buttonwood. Also on October 17th, in the 600 block of St. Anthony. On October 20th, in the first block of Radford. On October 21st, in the 12,000 block of Newhalls Ferry. On October 21st, in the 1200 block of Swan. On October 22nd, in the 12,000 block of Newhalls Ferry. Also on October 22nd, in the first block of Flower Ridge. On October 23rd, in the 2100 block of North Waterford. Also on October 23rd, in the first block of Sunridge. On October 24th, in the 12,000 block of Dunn Road. Also on October 24th, in the 1400 block of Fox Run. On October 24th, in the 1100 block of Duane. And finally, on October 27th, in the 200 block of Dubourg. There were 11 motor vehicle thefts in the month of October, reported at the following locations. On October 2nd, in the 700 block of Waterford. On October 10th, in the 2300 block of Orleans. On October 14th, in the 1600 block of Fairmont. Also on October 14th, in the 2500 block of Mockingbird. On October 15th, in the 400 block of St. Antone. On October 25th, in the 1000 block of Loki's. On October 26th, in the 400 block of Howdershell. On October 29th, in the 1100 block of Birchman's. Also on October 29th, in the 2100 block of Splendor. On October 29th, at 74 Grandview Plaza. And finally, on October 30th, in the 8100 block of North Limburg. There were 73 stealings in the month of October, and they were broken down into the following categories. There were 32 shopliftings, 5 stealings from motor vehicles, 4 stealings of motor vehicle parts, 4 bicycles, 7 stealings from buildings, 1 purse snatching, and 20 miscellaneous stealings. There were 15 property damages reported in the month of October. As you saw on the October crime stats that we just went over, we had a lot of burglaries and a lot of motor vehicle thefts. So some of the ways that you can help prevent these things from happening and help the police department prevent these things from happening is to secure your vehicles and your homes. A lot of our stolen items from vehicles are actually reported from unlocked cars. We also have a lot of firearms that are stolen out of unlocked cars. So please remember, whether your vehicle's parked in the driveway, the street, or a shopping center, please remember to take that extra time to lock up your vehicles and make sure they're secure. Same goes for your home. Make sure that when you leave, the back door, the front door, the garage doors, and all the windows are secure. We get a lot of burglaries where the burglar just simply opens the front door, the back door, or finds a window that's unlocked, and then they get in and take items from the residents. So please make sure that you're helping yourself and helping the police department prevent these crimes by making sure everything's locked up. It just takes a few extra minutes before you leave or when you park your car. Another thing that we can do is we get a lot of cars stolen in the wintertime while cars are warming up. All a thief has to do is just see that your vehicle is running and then simply walk up to it, open the door, and get inside the vehicle, and it's theirs. They've got the keys and they've got everything they need to take that car and drive it away. So please help us prevent those type of crimes by just taking the extra time to lock your vehicles, secure your homes, and don't leave your car running unattended. That's it for this episode. We wish you a happy holidays. And be careful while you're shopping out there, and use the tips that Officer Johnson told us about as far as the safe shopping and keeping your things safe during the holiday season. And as always, if you would like to contact me, my phone number is 314-830-6042. My email address is cdehart@florissantmo.com. And you can also reach us on our website at www.florissantmo.com/police. And if there's an emergency, dial 911, or you can contact us by our non-emergency line, 831-7000. I'm Officer Craig DeHart. Thanks for joining me today, and have a safe and happy holiday season. We'll see you next year.